Hello and welcome back to World War Wonders, where we come off the last episode getting our first win. Took 6 games to get it, but we got there in the end, and I'd love to say things started to go a bit more smoothly around here, but that's never been the case, has it? So, very early on here, literally 6 minutes, against this team that again's better than us, Mitov does actually manage to get behind a shot for once, bless him. And again, the corner comes in, and he does get another hand to it. Made that look maybe a lot harder than it actually was, considering it went straight at him, but nothing he can do to stop that one. As Memphis finds the top corner, and again we find ourselves behind as he looks to try and double his lead here. Nice bit of skill, I'd say, but then our defender just tries to make a clean tackle. I mean, just does not win the ball from it at all. And he goes 2-0 up just for half time. Yeah, maybe I made the wrong choice in front of goal there with the finesse, but I was expecting maybe a less tame effort than it turned out to be. And that will be half time, so if you can quickly get a look at the stats there, I'll say quickly, there's one later on which I'll flash up for a second. See, we're not behind by much stat wise, but obviously scoreline we are not in this game, as again Puskas gets in behind. Try and lash one across goal, maybe nick the rebound as well, but that neither of those seem to happen. He gets in our box here, goes past one, I don't know what happens there. And again another pretty scrappy goal, so of course I understand we're a weaker team than everyone by literal country miles, but some of these goals that go in just do us no favours, as this is probably the worst of the bunch. A blocked shot, another failed tackle, and Firmino gets like 27 bites of the cherry and eventually finds the goal. But from kick-off here, these two are going to have to work together, Puskas and Despodov. Puskas does a great bit of work, thinking about taking it on my own, but the easier option there is to square it to Despodov. It still works the same as a goal contribution, and it gets Puskas closer to earn us an upgrade, which we do need if we're going to have any kind of success and start to win games, as these Bulgarians are not quite pulling their weight, but I can't really be surprised. And there's a lovely bit of work from Puskas, to be fair. We've done a few, maybe a push maybe to call them skill runs, but a couple of nice bits of work and scored before, but that's arguably the most flashy of the bunch, with obviously the rainbow flick and I think another flick to go past someone, and then the volley. So probably the nicest goal we have scored so far, but unsurprisingly it is part of another loss. So yeah, pretty convincing 4-2 loss there. Never really looked like winning, and again it's not that these people, like as you see the stats are completely even in terms of shots. It's not that these people are better than me, and I'm not trying to defend myself heavily, but I'm aware of when someone's good and when someone's not, and obviously the fact that we're dwelling down in Div 5 is not going to be full of many great players, but just teams that we can't compete with some of these bronze midfielders and defenders. So we did actually earn ourselves an upgrade there. We do use it on a right back. Again, he's silver, brilliant, but still not much in his card to say that we're going to be having much more luck in terms of keeping goals out and trying to win games. As again, very early on, we go 1-0 down. And again, I've not done much wrong. He's just ran straight line down the wing with Hazard, and we can just never get someone on the right side of the ball. We do move it around here from kick-off with the midfielders. Obviously trying to eventually find a way into the forwards, as they're the only one who can really do anything for us as we get it into Despodov. Does finally get into the feet of Puskas. Looks to try and find a bit of space now. Moving it around on the edge, just kind of doing anything to try and bait him out. We do get a bit closer to the edge of the box now. And there's the vital skill. Quick little, I think there were step overs of body feints to get that burst of acceleration out of it, get ourselves into the box and find the far post for the first goal of, well, our first goal of this game to equalise very early on. Just get Puskas kind of ticking on with goals, and as long as we can keep getting upgrades, it's our best bet for success. Although, as I said, most of these Bulgarians you'll see, especially with one of the later upgrades, to call it an improvement would be, well, just a lie, to be honest. And obviously I did say I'd try and win 3 games with the fully built Bulgarian team when that happens. I think I'm going to struggle. As you can see, there's a lot of Bulgarians in this team and things haven't got any better. So as we again go behind, poor attempt at trying to get the ball out here. It's just none of these players can pass, just with low ability, bit of low chemistry. He sees the space there and gets another. So yeah, we find ourselves 2 goals down again. So we try to come down the left side here. I forget who's like Ferraresco, that left back is actually probably one of the better of all the players we've brought in. I don't really know why, again nothing in the card points to it, but I've actually seen him make a few good tackles Because we do actually build a goal fully through Bulgarians there. Despodov sprints through and finds a finish. Kind of just looked like a very capable player. There was no kind of doubt that he's lacking. I mean, to be fair, he's literally the best player other than Puskas, so I can't be too surprised. But it actually looked like he had a bit of quality in him there. It's early in the second half. I say early, it's the 16.5 minute jump from half time. Again, there's a lot of kind of shots in there that maybe I'll show you, but I just concede so many and score a couple myself that it just would end like I'd drag it on forever if I showed all the chances. So even just the goals seems to fill up quite a lot of time. So yeah, I do leave a lot of chances out as the sheer quantity of goals kind of takes over. I'm so amazed that Puskas missed that first chance, but he's not going to miss that one, fed through from a poor goal kick from that guy. And we do get another goal for Puskas, which I believe leads us on towards, or has already got another upgrade again. I can't remember exactly what we're on, but obviously you'll see when I make them that they're right. As Puskas again gets in behind there, I'm probably thinking I should just finish it. Try to go around the keeper, but the touch takes us really wide. So now I'm just trying to see if I can find the cutback. Despodov does make himself available, which is maybe a bit underrated there, that he did actually pull into open space, which is showing me quite a good cognitive move from him, a good attacking decision. And again we get behind here, actually a nice ball from Gruev, I think it was our bronze CDM, and maybe I take that a bit early, maybe I shouldn't have. Again, sometimes I'm just trying to make things look a bit nicer, score nicer goals, but at the end of the day I need to kind of get trucking on with upgrades so we can get the players who actually are capable of scoring nicer goals. Again, when it comes to Turkey, there's some quite nice players in mind, and I won't be holding back on special cards. I won't be buying them willy-nilly, but it's kind of convenient to have a lot of Turkish special cards just lying around in my club that I've accumulated over time. Don't know why it always seems to be the Turks that have come to me, but here we are. Again, we get Ivanov there, another silver, but again, a 65 non-rare, so he's not going to be lighting anything up, but should hopefully be an improvement on the bronze that was there. But again, it's a 65 pace centre mid out wide. I don't see him tearing up the wing and darting down, getting to the byline and whipping in crosses. So yeah, we're probably not going to see much of an improvement there. That's probably one of the earliest goals we've ever conceded there. Minute 40, gets behind with Werner, I believe it is, yeah, and just lashes it home. And you can see I have not ended that kind of highlight, if you will, here, as we try to go forward from kick-off. He wins it back again towards the feet of Werner. I think I've won it back there, but again, most tackles that we try to win just don't go well. And again, you could look at it and go, yeah, maybe I'm pulling my centre backs out and I should be more kind of, I don't know, I take my time and just think about my defending, kind of keep patient, keep in the way, and hopefully they are just, with their like not being great players in Div 5, maybe they can't break me down, and I actually kind of value defending a bit more. But it's just generally hard to do with these bronze defenders. I do things that usually with gold you can get away with. I'll lean towards stepping out but knowing people can sprint back when it's like a Joe Gomez or just anyone with 70 odd pace and just good or better defensive stats, which these bronzes just don't have. So it's kind of already drilled into my head of the things I can get away with and do. It's just these bronzes can't get away with. So to kind of rewire my whole defensive approach would be, well, pretty much impossible, and again not worth it. As soon as I'm done with these Bulgarians, I can move on to gold players with Turkey, which should hopefully be a bit more capable when you look at people like Sionchu, and nothing to scream and shout about with top rack, but hey, at least he's gold. Despodov there with a great finish, to be fair. He finds the top corner. It's probably the only player who's going to be remembered from these Bulgarians. As I said, that left back's okay as far as the non-rare bronzes go, but yeah, not many people making an impression, and I didn't really expect it. I can't be. Here I think it's going to be dealt with, and again you can just see, like, I don't think there's anything I've really done wrong there. Just Ian Wright is faster and stronger than that. I don't know if that might have been the silver right back I've got, or is it silver left back that I've got centre back, but either way, didn't deal with the situation, and I'm just getting kind of borderline abused here, to be honest. Just everything he touches turns to goals. I'm just a bit of a loss up front. Again, when you're conceding this many, it's kind of hard to stay motivated and committed going the other way as well, and that just leads to more chances for him, and it just gets worse as he moves into my box again here with Wright. Again, I think I'm in the way. Defender just gets absolutely lost. He doesn't get a foot in either. That shot goes in. We're looking at 9-2. I believe, I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure this would be my worst loss just on FIFA 21 in general. Probably many FIFAs to concede this many. We do get another one with Puskas. I think that might be the goal that takes us to our next upgrade, which would be the final one for Bulgaria to fill in that last CDM spot. Although if you think it's going to be a nice Bulgarian CDM, you haven't been paying attention. You'll see who it is when it comes around to it. And that one goes in, it's 11-3, it's just an absolute embarrassment, but there's not much. I'm just at the mercy of other people at times. And he took pretty much every chance that came to him. See 2 goals there for Puskas does lead us towards, I think, 24 goals and 3 assists, I want to say. You'll see at the end, which obviously is 27 goal contributions, which is a multiple of 3, therefore another upgrade. And that does complete the Bulgarians, as it is Pashov, bronze right back. Again, like, well, this is not going to do anything for us, but funny enough, that literally is the last last Bulgarian player I can use on the database. So somehow we've got to try and win 3 games with this team. I'm probably going to regret ever saying I'd do that, but regardless of that awful team, Puskas is at least trying to entertain you, carrying it on with the 24 goals in 9 games and the 3 assists there. There's not many people to assist to other than Despotov. So yeah, thank you for sitting through the absolute demolishing of me. Hopefully, well, I'm going to have to try and win 3 games of Bulgaria now, and that could also be, or involve, a lot of suffering, but here's the hoping, really, that it can go smooth, but it just will not. But yeah, the sooner we can move on to Turkey, the better, and as soon as we can get through them and onto, like, down the line towards the Germans, things should be a lot kind of safer and a lot more quality play, a lot more wins, hopefully, so I can actually, well, maybe you find me conceding and losing entertaining, but hopefully you prefer me winning, as I know I definitely would. Thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you next time.